Good afternoon, Her Excellency, the wife of the Governor. Good afternoon, Chairman, Senate Committee on Aviation, distinguished Senator Smart Adeyemi. You are welcome. Chairman. Welcome the Chairman, House Committee on Aviation. Welcome distinguished senators. Welcome honorable members of the Federal House of Representatives. We are welcome to Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport. Where we are standing now is the 00 of the runway. This runway has 06024. That is the designation of this runway. Any part of the world you are, and you say you are going to 06024, this is Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport. Where we are standing now is the 06, the other end is the 024. This runway is 3.7 kilometers in length. This is the second longest runway in Nigeria, after Motala, that is 3.9 kilometers. The width of this runway is 60 meters, 45 meters of carriageway, and 15 meters of shoulders. Because it is 60 meters, the category of this airport is category 4F. 4F means it can take any plane, A380, Airbus. Because of this category of this airport, the category of the fire service given to us is category 9, because of the big planes that will be coming here. The orientation of this airport is such that you can land from either side of the airport. You can land from 06, you can land from 024. This airport will be equipped with Cat 2 lights. Cat 2 light, about 90% of the airports in the whole world use Cat 2, one of the best. It means that you can land at the worst of the weather. But secondly, this airport is equipped with a satellite system. That when the Cat 2 light fails, a plane can land with satellite in this airport. We have a racer of 1 kilometer. Racer is the safe zone. We can look back there, that's where we have the edge. We are going to asphalt part of it, so that if there's an overrun, a plane can go there. We have it both sides of the runway, 1 kilometer this way and 1 kilometer this way. The beginning of Cat 2 lights will be 1 kilometer from where we are standing now. When we came here, this is the height. If you look around, you can see the hill. This type of hill, we have about 5 of them along this runway. And we started cutting the hills to where we are today. We only have 4 creeks that cross this runway. The creeks, these are artisan wells. It means that the water runs all the year, both dry season and rainy season. And because we don't want to have a culvert or have a bridge across the runway, we are doing what we call the diversion channel. This is the channel done upstream of the creeks, so that it will take the entire water coming across to E River. This runway we mobilized to this site January 2020, end of January 2020. We have been on this site a year and 2 months. And if we go around, we are going to see more. Where we are seeing now, when we came here, if you look at this clay soil, and because of the size of the plane and the way that we're landing here, we have to cut about 2 meters to get to subgrade. We now fill with 200 meters stabilized with cement. That is sub-base, yes. Then we now fill again, crushed stone, that's stone base, 200 mm, stabilized with cement. Before we now put a binder course. A binder course is the first set of asphalt of 120 millimeters. Then after that, we now put 150 millimeter of wearing course. Where we are standing now, we have completed. This runway is ready. This runway is ready. Once we do the friction test, we are ready to go and do the marking. Beneath this asphalt we are seeing, we've laid our piping for Cat 2 lights. These piping are done with coordinates. So once the lights are here, we use the coordinates to pick them and we fix the light. And the runway is 100% completed.
We learn about this runway is that because of the racer, a racer is this extra 1 kilometer here and the extra 1 kilometer there. The length of this whole runway is 5.7 kilometers. This is the longest runway in Africa, certified by NCAA. Lagos has only 1 racer. This airport has 2 racers, the other side and the other side. Again, like he told you, you can land from either side of the runway. You can land from the other way, you can also land from this way. You know, that's the advantage of this runway. The pipes have been laid, they know the coordinates. So as soon as the light comes in another 8 days or thereabouts, they will start fixing the light. You know, that is the Cat2 light. You know, one other thing that is important here is that apart from, there's no airport in Nigeria that has a satellite landing system. This is the only airport in Nigeria that has it. You can confirm that from NCA, they will tell you that. You know, and we did it deliberately because of this airport will be one of the busiest in Africa, purely because of the orientation of our people. Mostly traders, we travel a lot and what have you. You know, so what we do now is to go down to the end of the runway.
Yes.
From there we go to the tower. From the tower we go to the terminal building and apron. Let me also say something. In 5 days time maximum, we would have finished everything about this runway. 5 days. A month and a half ago, we finished everything about the 2 taxiways. We are finishing, you are going to see all of them. We are finished taxiway, final. You know, the apron where the plane lands, we finished over a month ago. Apron, you see where the plane finally arrived. So everything about this runway is done, will be completed in 5 days. The 2 taxiways completed already, apron completed. You know, this airport will be functional in April, in a month's time. You know, it will be functional in a month's time. You know, as we go down, I will explain further. The contractor handling this, the runway, the apron, the tower is Cranborg of South Africa.
Distinguished senators, it might interest you to know that since January 2020 we've been here, and right now we have 8 contractors working, and we are owing nobody no kobo. His Excellency as magnanimous has been helping us. Any certificate put is paid, and that's why we work 247. We work 24 hours in this site to make sure we deliver.
We did not borrow any kobo to do this airport. Not 1 kobo. We did not borrow any money for this airport, and that is the advantage, so that the future governor coming will be able to begin to realize and make money, you know, instead of servicing debt. You know, that is a great advantage. And the president himself has been very happy about that. As a government, we've never owed teachers, we've never owed workers, we pay salaries as and when due, and are still doing this great work. You know, we started this runway, we started this airport last week of January 2020. So we worked all through COVID, day and night, and that's why we're able to achieve all this. So let's go down.
It hasn't stopped yet. If you fall yourself, you can come to you won't fall, sir.
Welcome, Excellency. Welcome, Excellency. This is the end of the runway, 3.7. And what we are laying now, like I told you, that the wearing cost is 150 mm. This is the last. After this, now we do the precision test and we do the marking. The runway is ready. And the center of the runway, you can see the 45. The carriageway is ready. So technically, this airport is ready. So once the runway of an airport is ready, the airport is ready. And by tomorrow, we are going to finish everything about asphalt on this runway. This is the racer for 024. This is the racer for 024, 1 kilometer. We are going to put our instrument, GVR, and ILS along this. and the car 2 light. So what we are doing now, like I said, by tomorrow, yes, they can. The roller will work on it and it's on. So by tomorrow we have, like I said, we've completed the runway. Let's see. I think that's what we have here. Then we now go to the control tower.
The runway, 3.7, and if you add the 2 racers up there and this one is 5.7, the longest runway in Africa. And the beauty about this is the only airport. This is the only airport in Nigeria you can land from either side. You can't do so in Lagos. You know, so this is a great landmark for Anambra State, for the Southeast, and for Nigeria as a whole. You know, I'm very proud of this work. I'm very proud of the workers. You know. So from here now, we'll go to the tower, the control tower.
Hello.
Hey! What?
Okay,
I'll not be here for 3 months.
You're welcome, Your Excellency. Welcome, Her Excellency. Welcome, distinguished senators, members, House of Representatives, and their chairman, Honorable Noli. This is the control tower. By God's grace, this is the tallest control tower in Nigeria. The height of this control tower is 34.5 meters, 9 suspended floors. And this, the control tower is all in concrete. Everything you are seeing here in concrete before the cladding. No block work, all concrete. This control tower is equipped with a self-firefighting equipment. Once there's fire in this control tower, there's a machine here, fire machine that will power it, and there's sprinkler everywhere. The staircase for this control tower is what we call the safe haven. If there's fire in this building, once you enter the staircase and you lock the door, the fire is fireproof. That's the design. Now this control tower, in the next 10 days we are done. The only thing remaining is for us to put the curtain wall on top. The tiling is going on inside. All the electrical works are going on inside. And in the next 10 days, we are done with this control tower. The contractor is Kremborg.
The additional things to say about this is that's where those navigational equipment will be installed. They've all been paid for. And the first set will start landing when? End of this month. Okay. So I'm very proud of this control tower. The DG NCAA, Captain Nuhu Musa, he was extremely delighted to see this. He said there's no airport in Nigeria that has this kind of control tower, you know, and I always quote them because I don't work in airports, so except when I want to land abroad, I will look at since I started doing this airport, anytime I get to any airport in the world, I try to see what they have that I can copy, you know. But this is a great work. Again, it's being done by Kremborg. Come here, you guys are disturbing me. In fact, you're always making noise.
Sorry, Excellency.
It's a good thing they are doing. Now we are
No problem. You can see the cladding work. You know, the lifespan for this control tower is 300 years. Wow. By that time, Senator Chekunife will be 100 years old. What else to see? Maybe a select few to see the floor, just to see the way it is. Only select few.
Wow.
Welcome, Your Excellency. This is what our terminal building will look like when it's completed fully. Where we are now is the departure hall. The door we came in is the departure hall. This is the ticketing area where the airlines, and these are the offices, and on top is stores. The terminal building is equipped with 36 stores. This terminal building is equipped with 3 lifts and 3 escalators, and a ramp for the disabled. We are going to show all of them. The roof we are looking at is doubly done. We put the first roof, put a lagging material, a wool, and put the final one, because there won't be ceiling here, so that this should reduce the heat that will be coming down. The whole floor of this is on steel structures. Steel, everything here is steel except the few blocks you can see, and the fabrication is done locally. Because during the COVID, His Excellency directed that we are not going to import anything because of the logistics. So all the fabrication you see here, all of them were done in Aba. Local fabrication. So, Your Excellency, you can now go to the arrival.
Praise the Lord. Are we happy this afternoon? Let's shout a big hallelujah. Your Excellency, before I say this prayer, after visiting this wonderful project, I told people before you came that your name is Obi Ano, which is my heart is relaxed. But in Igbo language, Obi Ano means 4 hearts. proper Igbo is 4 hearts. And only a man of 4 hearts can do what you are doing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have not seen anywhere. I have gone by the grace of God to many countries of the world. And I've seen edifices. And this one, when it is completed, will surely be an attraction center. I want to congratulate you and congratulate your beautiful wife for this work and for this wonderful commissioner of works. I have never seen an articulated commissioner like this young man. My friend, God bless you. And those of you doing this work here, God bless you. I'm sure that there are people who are aspiring to become governors of our Anambra State, but we're going to have only one to succeed you. And unfortunately, have listened to many of them. Each of them will say, let us come, let us build Anambra State. Come, let us build Anambra State. As if nothing has been done. It is very, very wrong. The principle of continuity, we say, I will build on the legacies of the one who has been there. But everybody is trying to tell us that nothing is happening in Anambra State. Those of you who are here this afternoon, you have seen it with yourselves, that something wonderful and marvelous is happening in Anambra State. So I want to say, I am proud to be associated with you and your family. And thank God that you called me this morning to be in this place.
We join our cars to the airport. Join the cars to the airport. Welcome, Excellency.
This is your area. The company that constructed these two taxiways. Before, we were to do only one. NCA insisted that for us to get the category 4F, that we must do 2. So, and we have finished the 2. And the company that did it is IDC. The overall boss of the IDC is here, Mr. Chaid. The foreman and the contractor that did it is Yusuf. It's always around here. Beautiful job. When they came and did the fission test, they rated this place very well done. You know, and the pipes for the lighting has all been laid. When the lights come in a few days' time, they will just go to the coordinates and put the stuff. Just behind you is the apron. Can you describe this apron?
Welcome, Your Excellency. This is the apron, the tarmac. This apron is 300 meters by 200 meters. That's 3 football fields by 2 football fields. Comforted. What we are waiting for now is the marking. When the marking for the runway and the taxiway is going on, we are going to mark. And it's done, fully done. This is on concrete. It's not a flexible, it's solid, it's rigid. It's done with the sense that, why it's done like that is because maybe some oil will be dropping for the plane or anywhere, so it won't spoil. It's concrete. And the thickness is 560 millimeters. Doubly reinforced with 16 mm rod, doubly reinforced. And we have some whip holes, in case it rains.
Chairman of the House of Committee on Aviation, distinguished senators, I can't mention anyone after the other. Honorable members of House of Representatives here. Your Excellency, we are very formidable members of the two chambers here. And these are people who move the chambers when it comes to critical matters. And that explains why I appeal to some of them to be here with us. Your Excellency, aviation is key to socio-economic development of any nation, any political entity. Today, when you talk about economic development, you must have special attention for aviation. It is key, it is important. Without it, you cannot talk about economic or social development of any community or any nation of the world. We feel highly delighted. I must apologize that we're supposed to be here yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday when the DG's civil aviation was coming? But when he left here, he was in touch with me and he was briefing me of what he has seen. And I said, okay, we're coming to see if all these things are true. He talked about the satellite landing facility that you have. He talked about the length of the runway. He talked about quite a number of things, the navigation, landing facilities, the tower. I can see by all consideration, this is one of the best airports that we have. There's no doubt about it. And I've had the privilege, to some extent, just like you, to have traveled to quite a number of countries. I can't remember the number now, but I can tell you that I've equally seen quite a number of runways. And I am not in doubt that, apart from the length of this runway, I can see the purity of the materials. I can see the mixture of the asphalt. I can see the mixture of some of the material, the cement that were used. And I can see the height of the tower. I can see a lot of things. To me, what you have done is beyond helping Anambra State economically. You are not only helping Anambra State, you are not only helping to accelerate socio-economic development of the Southeast, but that of Nigeria as a whole. To me, you are doing just the right thing for your people, for our nation. The people of the Southeast are highly endowed people, highly enterprising people. Yes. You are a people with a great past, but you are a people with a highly promising future with what I've seen here in Anambra State. Your Excellency, you caught my attention some years back when you talked about exporting some of the agro-allied products that you have, the produce here. And I was delighted and I said, I'm hearing a man talking about exporting. Your Excellency, when I became the chairman of the Aviation Committee, I had to start reading books on aviation. And I can tell you today that in Nigeria, most of our airports are not viable. I'm sorry I have to tell you this, but they are essential. For a commercial airport to be viable, you'll be talking about not less than 500,000 passengers every year passing through or coming into that airport. There are airports in Nigeria with less than 5,000 passengers per annum, and they are airports. Today, Lagos Airport contributes about 60 or more than 60%, 65% of revenue of aviation. But I can see that next to Lagos, we'll be here where we are standing. Because you are providing a platform for this region to accelerate its God-given potentials. The people here are naturally endowed with a lot of gifts that needed to be taken outside our shores. Your Excellency, I will take the risk to tell you this, that the man, whoever is going to succeed you, the man or woman, or the woman who will succeed you, Your Excellency, the man or the woman who will succeed His Excellency, he has a job to do. One of the jobs awaiting whoever will succeed His Excellency is to make this airport very viable, not just in terms of passengers, but a cargo airport to be viable, you must be talking about importation and exportation of goods and services. And we must concentrate more. Wherever we succeed, you must start thinking of how to harness those gifts that are not really seen with eyes. Your people are endowed, and we look forward to you setting the pace for your successor to know the great importance of this. It will enhance business transaction. It will equally improve the foreign exchange earnings of our nation. For me, I'm very proud as a Nigerian to be here.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to other governors, if possible, to emulate you. When I was coming, I looked at the length of the road that you are constructing. And I was wondering, I said, I called the chairman house. I said, is this a federal government money or how? Because the length of the road itself is convincing that you meant business with investment that you have here. When we go back, we'll start meditating on how we can help support. We have been discussing it. Your Excellency, let me thank you too for what you said in passing. And nobody objected to it. Because of my background, that you pay workers' salary as at when due. I thank you for what you are doing for our people. When I say our people, I mean those of us who are in this side of the divide. Yes. I'm very proud of the achievement I've seen in this industry. Now finally, Your Excellency, I want to plead that good as the contractors are, because I've had interaction with some of these people in the aviation, good as they are, there's a need for you to have a supervising company, consultant, who will review all that they have done for you.
We have 7.
7. Yeah, because while we are with you, you didn't mention about it. So, and it's one issue that I've read about when you are setting up an airport.
Qualified consultants.
So if that is done, because by the time you finish and you hand over, they need to know those people so that they can know how to continue to maintain the facilities that are here. I must equally commend all your senators in the Senate. They are wonderful people. From Senator Uche here.
You can give her a chance to speak if you want.
Okay, she will speak.
If you want.
And my brother Kaneje, Anambra South.
His Excellency, I just want to add a little to what he said, because I had already said a lot. You know, when you mentioned that you are going to finish the airport in a month, people may not understand. But I know that the critical aspect of an airport is safety and security. Terminal building may not even be available and an airport starts functioning. For the fact that you said you have provided the control tower, the runway is there, the operational and perimeter fencing is ongoing, and the apron, I believe that you are ready in 1 month. So I want to congratulate you. Anambra is a commercial nerve center for Southeast and even Nigeria. So we believe that whatever that we achieve here, the return on investment will triple. So congratulate you, and we wish you completion so that in the next 6 months, have this terminal building completed. Thank you.
Chairman of Senate Committee on Aviation and the House Committee on Aviation, my distinguished colleagues. I am very privileged and honored to be here this afternoon.